Hey everybody, this is my 40-gallon waterfall tank, and when I've got the water level all the way up, you will notice that my hang on the back filter over there, it's a little bit obscured at the moment, but it's a standard Tetra Whisper hang on the back, and when the water level is all the way up, it actually creates quite a flow across the surface of the tank. And I want to build some sort of device that will deflect the water downwards so that no matter how deep I've got the water in the tank, it will not flow across the surface. And so I've got an idea of how to do this. I've got my drill, I've got a little square piece of plastic cut, and I have a single screw. So what we're going to try to do is run a little tiny hole through the base of the filter, and then simply screw this on to the front of it with enough of a gap so that the water doesn't back up behind it. So give me just a few moments. I'm going to go ahead and get that done. I shouldn't even have to turn the filter off to do it. And then we will see how that looks and how it works when I'm all finished. All right, that worked better than I hoped. So I topped the tank off, and you can see how calm the water is across the top. All of my milfoil is just floating there. It's not being pushed around. Normally the current flowing across there just takes all my milfoil and just shoves it up against this end. So now we'll actually be able to get a little bit of that spreading around. That's it. It's as simple as that. If you reach underneath, this screw just pokes out the other side, but there's a full, I don't know, there's that much of a gap between where the screw sticks out and the glass, so I could run that in much further. But if you go in completely flat from here to here, the water backs up and just flows over top of it. So I have it on the screw, and the plastic is all the way at the end of the screw, and then the screw is just in far enough to make contact. But you can see there's a significant gap between the plastic and the outflow, so that it simply hits and is deflected downwards into the sides. That'll give me water movement, it'll pick up debris, and it'll help keep the water well oxygenated and all that stuff, but it will stop me from having all of that wretched current flowing across the surface, which is what I wanted to eliminate. So there you go, another very simple solution. Doesn't have to be complicated. Just sit and think about it for a few minutes and come up with generally the easiest way to solve the problem. And that's usually the best way to solve the problem, at least in my experience. So there you go, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget, this one here is my 40-gallon waterfall tank. Thanks again. I'll see you real soon in the next one.